Acha, let me correct myself. I have told you it's traditional and individual talent. Basically, it is tradition, not traditional. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Acha, you have read the summary or the original text? Nothing.
Nothing. Yes, ma'am.
कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा.
No.
But why? Hmm. But we have very very long nights. Winter का यही तो फायदा होता है. अच्छा. वैसे I don't know this. We have to
Ma'am.
sleep as well.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा. Basically, you know the purpose of criticism. Anyone knows the purpose of criticism? So, criticism stands for when we criticize a thing, we aim to say
Um, Interpretation.
Take out something new from the already written articles or anything.
Maybe evaluation.
you mean to say when we want to evaluate something, we criticize that thing. ऐसे ही है.
Sorry, ma'am. क्या कहा है आपने?
Yes, ma'am. Evaluation of something.
When we want to criticize something, we evaluate it.
Yes.
Ma'am, what a particular work means?
Ma'am, analysis.
अच्छा, everyone must switch off his or her mic. ठीक है.
Excuse me, ma'am.
जी.
मैम आपने कोड क्लास का सेंड करना था. GCR पे जो क्लास आपने क्रिएट की थी ना, उसका आपने लिंक सेंड किया था, लेकिन वो एक्सपायर हो गया था और काफ़ी बच्चे ने अभी ज्वाइन नहीं की वो. तो उसका मैं आपसे
मैंने
मतलब कोड कह रही थी. जी जी.
नहीं, अभी जो मैं जिस लिंक से आप लॉगिन हुए यही आपने बाकी सबको सेंड करना है ना. वो तो दूसरी क्लास थी.
मैम जो GCR पे है, गूगल क्लासरूम पे.
तो ये गूगल क्लास मीट ही है ना.
नहीं मैम, ये तो मीट है ना.
हाँ.
तो वो गूगल क्लासरूम पे जो क्रिएट की थी हमने.
वो उसको छोड़ दो, उस पे नहीं मैं क्लास लूंगी, मैं इसी पे लूंगी.
तो मैम अटेंडेंस उस पे तो नहीं आएगी, ये वो हमने ज्वाइन नहीं
अटेंडेंस मैं
किया.
आपके
ओके
अटेंडेंस
मैम,
शीट पे
ठीक
लूंगी
है.
ना.
ओके ओके, ठीक ठीक है. ओके.
हाँ, तो अटेंडेंस के बारे में नो नीड टू वरी. ठीक है क्लास.
यस मैम.
क्लास वेयर आर यू. एक स्टूडेंट कह दिया करें.
ओके मैम.
सेकंड इज द
Yes,
मेटाफिजिकल पॉइंट्स
yes, ma'am.
and third is what is a classic.
Okay, ma'am.
These three are his essays in which he criticizes first the tradition, then the metaphysics he wrote on what is classical literature. In our syllabus, we have to study only one essay, that is tradition and the individual talent. ठीक.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, okay. In the beginning of the essay, he says, in English writing, we seldom speak of tradition, although we occasionally apply its name in deploring its absence. We cannot refer to a tradition or to our tradition because basically, in this essay, he says that when a poet or writer writes a piece of writing, he or she follows tradition in order to justify his writing. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
For example, just think, and you want to write a poem or you want to write a piece. All we know that we first research and find out the techniques that how I can write a piece of creative writing and how I can write a poem. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
We see examples from the previously written poem here. Class.
Yes, ma'am.
ना फिर ये सारे खामोश क्यों हो जाते हैं? अच्छा मेरी बात Google Classmeet is to interact during class. ठीक है? Just
Yes,
think
ma'am.
it is a traditional classroom using internet where we
Okay,
are
ma'am.
using internet. So when I have a question, you must answer it.
Okay.
ठीक है बेशक एक स्टूडेंट मुझे रिप्लाई कर दे लेकिन आई मस्ट नो मी
मैम मैं हूँ ना,
अच्छा
मैं करूँगी.
अच्छा सायरा भी है जो भी है ठीक है तो टीएस इलियट सेज दैट in fact we cannot refer to the tradition or to our tradition ठीक है the specifies a thing and our generalize a thing I think you know it the difference between the and a
Yes, ma'am.
जी
Yes, ma'am.
Acha. So when he says that we cannot refer to the tradition, we cannot specify a single tradition or in fact we cannot refer to our tradition कि हम completely follow नहीं कर सकते. We have to follow all tradition. For example, we employ adjective in saying that the poetry of so and so is traditional or even too traditional. Okay, when I say John Keats writes love poems, it means I am referring to a tradition that he is this type of poet and he writes on love and on the loss of love. But seldom perhaps does the word appear except in the phrase of censure. If otherwise, it is vaguely approbative with the implication as to the work approved of some pleasing reconstruction. You hardly able to English ears without this comfortable reference to the assuring science. अच्छा जो मैंने आपको नोट्स दिए ना उसमें जो फर्स्ट ना in this first paragraph Eliot defines that overall the purpose of tradition is to follow it but it is not hard and fast rule that we single tradition or all tradition it depends on a writer how he or she follows some specific tradition in order to justify his writing. ठीक है?
Yes, मैम. मैम अगर completely follow करेंगे तो फिर difference तो नहीं
अच्छा
रहेगा ना writings में.
and there would be no difference between my and So we follow some certain traditions in order to make our piece of writing effective for the readers.
मैम ऐसी क्या चीजें हैं जो हर राइटर के लिए फॉलो करनी
In second,
है in order to follow traditions?
सारा इस जो ऐसे है ना, we will come to know what we have to follow. Basically, जो criticism होता है ना, we have to पता चलेगा what we should do and what we should not do. ठीक है?
Okay, मैम.
In first class, I have told you that while attempting criticism, you won't jot down your ideas. You must refer to, you can write it in on your own words. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, in second paragraph, he says, certainly the word is not likely to appear in our appreciation of living or dead writers. मतलब कि it means कि when we follow a tradition, it means that we are completely following and are that living legend. ठीक है? मतलब कि when we have to follow a tradition, it doesn't mean we must follow a dead poet or we living legend. We can follow any of these. ठीक है?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Every race has not only its own creative but its own critical turn of mind and is even more oblivious of the shortcomings and its critical habits than of those of its creative genius. He says, for example, if as we are Pakistanis, we have our own mindset. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है? As we have our own mindset, we have some shortcomings and limitations towards criticism or towards writing.
Yes, ma'am.
It is not that being a Pakistani, I will be completely a genius or I will stand at this level. ठीक? I have my own mindset, you have your own mindset. When you read, when you write, when you criticize, you have your own set limitations, you have your set shortcomings, and we cannot avoid our limitations and we cannot avoid our shortcomings because no one is perfect.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone has its own definition of everything. That's why हम दूसरों को जज भी उसी चीज के मुताबिक करते हैं जो हमारा अपना माइंडसेट होता है.
Actually, this is the purpose of criticism, how you judge the next person.
Yes, ma'am.
Acha, further he says, we know or think we know. From the mass of critical writing that has appeared in the French language, the critical method or include that the French are more critical than we, and sometimes we plume ourselves a little with the fact as if the French were the less. Here he gives the example of French writers and says that we know that French writers or French critics are more critical as compared to themselves. So, as they are more critical, they are more spontaneous. This is for example of other writer or other critics. Okay? Secondly, he says, perhaps they are, but we might remind ourselves that criticism is as inevitable as breathing. Regardless of more critical. Okay? Own mindset, but we cannot ignore it that criticism is as inevitable as breathing. Breathing means we cannot ignore this directly or indirectly. T.S. Eliot is in this essay the works of critics. Okay, it is a very small point which we must understand that in this essay, directly or indirectly, intentionally, he is actually criticizing all critics all over. ये बात समझ लग रही है?
Yes, ma'am.
Nafi, are you getting me? उमा, अच्छा, वर्दा, मैंने माइक म्यूट करने को कहा था, आप लोग खुद तो म्यूट ना हो जाएं। अच्छा,
मैम हम इधर ही हैं।
and we should Achha, one of the facts that might come to light in this process is our tendency to insist when we point upon those aspects of his work in which he least resembles anyone else. Here he says that we have one point where we can see the intensity of our criticism, where if I say Allama Iqbal resembles to any English poet, so here I must know the capacity, how I can resemble Iqbal's poetry to other writers. ठीक है? In these aspects or parts of his work, we pretend to find what is individual and what is specific essence of the. When I compare a poetry to other poet, so here one specific word, that is individuality. If I say I am a poet, and if say Sara is also a poetess, ठीक है? So critic draws a comparison between me and Saira.
Yes,
He or
ma'am.
me, I and Saira. The critic must know that whose is individual, and basically everyone is individual.
Yes,
सारे
ma'am.
individual ही है ना हम यहाँ पे.
Yes, ma'am.
So our individual, so that individual, it means we are outstanding in our writing work, or where first to three. Acha,
Excuse
here
me,
we
ma'am.
can satisfy ourselves by comparing poets' difference from the past poets. वो कहते हैं कि when we make a difference between two poets, after making comparison, we can satisfy ourselves, and we can make a between the living poet and between the dead poet. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा. Here we can make a list that how we can isolate one poet to other in order to enjoy his poem. When we make a comparison between two poets, for example, if I make a comparison between John Keats and Shakespeare,
Ma'am, how
John
we can
Keats and
compare
Shakespeare, ठीक है?
living poet with non-living poet?
यही तो आगे जाके उसने बताना है. नहीं तो हमने की कोई पर्सनैलिटीज का कंपैरिजन तो नहीं ना करना, हमने तो उनके वर्क का कंपैरिजन करना है. ठीक है?
बेसिकली उनकी
तो मैम
राइटिंग
वर्ड भी तो विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम चेंज होता रहता है.
हाँ, तो उसमें
क्या होता है?
राइटिंग तो देखा जाएगा.
मैम वर्क आल्सो चेंजेस विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम, राइट?
यस, हाँ जी.
तो मैम फिर हाउ वी कैन कंपेयर?
बट महनू डोंट, as you are in 5th semester, you must know that in literature comparison and contrast is must. How it is possible that we don't compare a dead poet with a living poet? Is it possible? Don't we give examples from the past?
Ma'am, we do. But
Then how you can say that we cannot compare a living poet with a dead poet? Past is never over.
okay, ma'am.
ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
So he says, when we, while making a comparison between two poets, ठीक है, and when we isolate one poet from the rest of the list, we can enjoy that specific poet's poetry. मतलब कि after making a difference, then we fully enjoy the poetry of work of that isolated poet. ठीक? Here I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
give you example that in previous classes we have studied Aristotle. ठीक है? Now we are studying T.S. Eliot. For your ease of visibility, in your mind, you can make a comparison in these two writers' work. After making a comparison or making an outline or set criteria, you can isolate Aristotle from Eliot and Eliot from Aristotle. Then you will enjoy one writer's work which will appeal you.
Yes, ma'am.
समझ लगी है बात?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we
अगर
say a gross. Here we can say a gross a big difference between Aristotle's theories and Eliot's essay. This is an exact example how we can make a difference, how we can create a comparison or make a comparison with poets or writers. ठीक है? जी साइरा, now speak. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन किसी को पूछ रहा था, चलें. And अच्छा, whereas if we approach a poet without the prejudice, we shall often find that not only the best but the most individual parts of his work may be those in which the dead poets, his ancestors, assert their immorality with. ठीक है? I do not mean the impressionable period of adolescence, but the period of maturity. अच्छा, here he says that when we make a comparison, we should be clear and sincere and fair while making a comparison in order to see that how the dead poet has done his work. ठीक है? Or when we make a comparison or when we compare, we see
yes, ma'am.
poet's level of maturity. We don't see childish like thing in his poetry or in his work. When we make a comparison, we see its maturity level, his or her maturity level.
Yes,
ठीक
ma'am.
है?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा. अच्छा, in next paragraph he says that quality is better than reputation. मतलब कि it means when we write or when we create a poem, we should generate or create new things because newness is always better than repetition. Here I can say, or we can, for example, if you write a poet, ठीक है, then you write another poet.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you feel there is no difference between these two poets, ठीक है, and the new poet or the second poet is imitating the dead poet on the whole, so here Eliot says that we should avoid repetition or we should bring new things in our piece of writing.
Yes, ma'am.
But on the other hand, again he says tradition is a matter of much wider significance. कहता है कि although we must generate new poetry, new piece of writing, but we cannot ignore the significance of tradition. अच्छा. Further, he says it cannot be inherited. कहते हैं कि when we follow tradition, it doesn't mean it is in our genes. And if you want it, you must great labor. And if you follow tradition, you follow the dead poets, it won't be in your genes. You will have to do extra efforts in order to follow a tradition or become a successful poet or writer.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, newness with a little touch of tradition will be a perfect match.
It always does. Acha. It involves, in the first place, the historical sense, which we may. Acha. Now he says when we follow a tradition, then we follow it from historical perspectives. It involves our perception, not only of the pastness of the past, but of its presence. कहते हैं कि when we follow a dead poet's, ठीक है, तो we follow it from historical perspectives. When we follow a tradition from historical perspective, it means by present. So when we follow a poet from historical perspective, it means that the new writer is writing for his coming generation, for his present generation, to feel the literature of past or Europe, or from Homer to Virgin. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Class like when we follow a tradition, we follow it from historical perspective. ठीक है? And when we follow from historical perspective, it shows that following it in order to show generation that how our history was and what its salient were. ठीक है? Now, within the whole. अच्छा, वो कहते हैं कि when we follow tradition from historical perspective, shows that we follow it to see its timeless effects. Okay, we cannot ignore history. As I have studied the history of English literature, all we know that in whole literature, we are following the theories of Aristotle. Just a minute. Achha. We are following the theories of Aristotle. So here it says that when we follow tradition, we don't follow it for some time. We follow it for long time to see its long-lasting effects. ठीक है? With a mindset.
Yes, ma'am.
Unconscious mindset के साथ we cannot follow history, we cannot follow tradition.
Okay, ma'am.
There is a German writer है Gunter Grass. ठीक है?
मैम नेम रिपीट करिएगा.
Gunter Grass, Gunter Grass.
Okay.
He is a German writer and he wrote a novel. Its name is The Crab Walk. ठीक? It's about the drowning of a ship I think in 1947. So, but actually Gunter Grass, he imitated or took a past event to write his novel. So in other words, tradition He wrote his novel from historical perspectives to tell his present generation that how in 1945 a ship destroyed and two or three passengers saved, and now after this how they are living their life. ठीक है, तो हमने हिस्ट्री पे बहुत सारे नॉवल ड्रामास प्ले पढ़े हैं. तो बेसिकली राइटर्स पर्पस इज टू शो द इफेक्ट ऑफ हिस्ट्री, हाउ वाज आवर हिस्ट्री. ठीक है क्लास. गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज.
यस मैम.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, मुझे ये बताएं कि बेसिकली जो जो क्रिटिसिज्म होता है ना, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड.
यस
तो
मैम.
अरिस्टोटल टू सम एक्सटेंट भी डिफिकल्ट था, लेकिन ये इलियट का काम है ना, ये बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है.
मैम
तो
ये ज्यादा
अगर
डिफिकल्ट
आपको
है.
मैं डिफिकल्ट है ना बेसिक, इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इट, ठीक है, तो यू हैव टू स्टडी इट अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन. In this essay, we have only 2 or 3 points. We must, if we understand these 3 points, we can easily understand this essay, that we have to follow tradition. But when one follows tradition, it means he is an individual writer. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
And third point is that past is never over.
यस मैम.
ये these 3 points are have been discussed in this essay. उसके अलावा इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है. आप for discussions he has given many examples. This is why this essay always appear difficult to the readers.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, now he says, मैंने आपके पास अगर मेरे वाले नोट्स है ना, तो उसमें कॉर्नर पे 4 पॉइंट लिखा. No poet, according to Eliot, no poet, no artist of any art has his complete meaning. Although we are individual, but no one completely standing alone. His significance, his appreciation is the appreciation of his relation to the dead poets and artists. Here comes the question, answer of Sarah's question, that how we can follow a dead poet. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
So Eliot says, no poet can stand alone. He can stand alone. He may stand alone, but significance, his efforts and his appreciation are the result of dead poets and artists.
Yes, ma'am.
Because he follows a tradition, he follows dead poets. This is why new poet is well known and is appreciated as because he has followed the old dead poets. तो ये मेरा नहीं था कि we cannot ignore past. We cannot say that past is never over. Eliot says that past is never over and we must follow dead poets. Now he says you cannot value him alone. You must set him for contrast and comparison among the dead. Again he says that we cannot value a new poet alone. Comparison is must, contrast is must. Or I told you that in literature we cannot ignore the significance of comparison and contrast. ठीक है? So
Yes,
here
ma'am.
यस मैम.
Eliot says that we cannot value a new poet alone. We must make a comparison, make a contrast among the dead poets. ठीक है?
यस मैम. इसका एक रीजन ये भी हो सकता है कि हमें ये पता चल जाता है कि पहले पास्ट में कौन सा काम हो चुका है और कौन सी राइटिंग्स जो हैं वो न्यू हैं, कौन से आइडियाज न्यू हैं.
Sarah, in fact, for example, if Kate wrote poet on love, it doesn't mean I cannot write poem on love. ठीक है? If John Donne has written many poet on metaphysical poetry, or in fact he is a metaphysical poet. It doesn't mean I cannot go for it. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
I can be a metaphysical poet, love poet, but in order to make my poetry more effective, I must know how and John Donne write.
यस मैम, जैसे जॉन डन ने मेटाफिजिकल पोएट्री की है.
Acha, here he says, I mean the principle of aesthetic, not merely historical criticism. कहता है कि when we follow that poet, it means we touch the extreme of our aesthetic sense. Without aesthetic sense, literature, you cannot read literature. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
हुस्न जमालियात. एस्थेटिक सेंस क्या होते हैं? हुस्न जमालियात. उसी को कहते हैं. हाँ, तो फिर उसके बगैर तो फिर हम एक मैसेज भी नहीं पढ़ सकते.
Yes.
ऐसे ही है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, ठहर जाए. Nice. अच्छा, वो कहते हैं कि टू फॉलो अ ट्रेडिशन और दैट पोइट वी मस्ट अल्टर आवर प्रेजेंट पीस ऑफ राइटिंग. ठीक है? वी कैन bring a change, a minor change, or we can bring a big change, or on the whole we can change our writing when we follow our poet. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, अब मुझे एक सेकंड मिनट दे. अच्छा, here in next page 243 he says that the past should be altered. It means past must be slightly changed present as much as the present is directed by the past. Our present is always guided and directed by the past. पॉइंट समझ लगे?
मैम थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन कर दें इसको.
अच्छा, वो कहता है the past should be changed or the present. Okay, when I follow up that poet while writing, I must bring a slight change in my writing. I cannot completely follow Keats. ठीक है? I can take his ideas. ठीक है? And this is why he say, अच्छा, as much as the present is directed by the past. So because reason lays in the fact that present is always dependent on the past. In our normal life, we always depend on our past. Can we ignore our past?
No.
No. Same is the case with writing. When we write and when we follow at that poet, Eliot says, the works of dead poets must be slighted by the present because present is always directed and guided by past. तो पास्ट जरूरी नहीं कि 10-15 साल पुराना भी हो. कल भी हमारा पास था, 2 दिन पहले भी हमारा पास था. ऐसे ही है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
So in short, he says present seeks guidance from the past principles.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear now.
अच्छा. हाँ. Now he says, क्लास आपको म्यूजिक की आवाज तो नहीं आ रही ना?
No, ma'am.
अच्छा, फिर
नो मैम.
मैंने तो वो हेडफोन लगाए हुए हैं, लेकिन वो मुझे से आ रही है. अच्छा, in last sentence he says, and the poet who is aware of this will be aware of great difficulties and responsibilities. So imitating past or bringing a change to past doesn't mean that it is the task. Eliot says, when a present poet, alters the past or seeks guidance from the past, it means he has great difficulties while doing this, and he has great responsibilities while imitating or following or making a change to past. हम आराम से past में change नहीं लेके आ सकते. We
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to change ourselves. We have to change our piece of writing. इसके लिए हमें बहुत सोचना पड़ेगा. It is a difficult task. It is not an easy task. अच्छा,
Yes, ma'am.
in a sense, he will be aware of it. हाँ. So further he says that a present poet, a new poet, must be judged by the standards of the past. क्लास एक बहुत मतलब कि सिंपल सी एग्जांपल है. When we were studying Aristotle, ठीक है, always gave the example of Oedipus Rex and some other poets or Greek plays. ऐसे ही है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
So the purpose of making a comparison was to show the link between the two writers, or to show or to know the standards of the past. Shakespeare or Sophocles or any other writer, are they following Aristotle's theories? So same is the case with Eliot. In fact, Eliot says that when a writer brings a change or follows past, so he will be judged by the standards of past. के हमने ये देखना है कि is he equal to John Keats, poet, Shakespeare, Samuel Baker's or any other. हम ऐसे तो अप्रूव ही नहीं करेंगे if he doesn't follow past dead poets. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
तो हमने फिर स्टैंडर्ड भी देखने हैं कि अगर I am writing an ode, तो can I fall or follow the standards of John Keats poetry? ठीक?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, now he says, Eliot ने ना खुद को ही बहुत ज्यादा इंसिस्ट किया है. Again he says, I say judged. मतलब कि मैंने कहा he says it is judgment, not assumption. कि हमने न्यू पोइट को जज करना है, एज्यूम नहीं करना. Is he क्या कहते हैं Keats, कि हमने एज्यूम नहीं करना कि उसकी राइटिंग Keats से करती है या नहीं, वो पास्ट के स्टैंडर्ड पे पूरा उतरता है या नहीं. This is as assumption and we cannot assume as assumption be justified. ठीक है?
Yes,
Assumption
ma'am.
पता है ना, मैंने assume कर. I am assuming that Nafi is sleeping. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You just denied me. सही है ना? आपने ये कहा ना, no you are not sleeping. हाँ, तो मुझे पता है ना, you are not sleeping, but I assume that you are sleeping. It was my assumption and you just refuted my assumption. ठीक है? This is Eliot saying that we must, I say we judge a poet, we cannot assume it. हमने assumption नहीं देनी कि वो Keats से उसकी writing standard past से match करते हैं या नहीं, Shakespeare से करते हैं नहीं. We cannot assume it. In fact, we have to judge it.
Yes,
बात
ma'am.
समझी?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Again, he says not just to be as good or worse or better than the dead. Again, he says, in fact, Eliot is totally crack. now he says, okay, we cannot. If we judge a new poet, it doesn't mean he must appear completely good or he must appear completely bad or completely better. as compared to the dead. क्योंकि we cannot completely judge the canon of the dead critics कि हम उसको completely dead critic और dead poets के तो judge ही नहीं कर सकते. तो here judgment stands for comparison. ठीक है? He removed our confusion. As he says, it is a judgment. We make a judgment for comparison and for contrast that these two pieces of writing stand together or measured by each other.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है. तो अच्छा नेक्स्ट पॉइंट पे वो कहते हैं कि when we follow past, ठीक है, तो it doesn't mean that we take it on the whole, ठीक है, और and we take it on some weak tracks. When Eliot says when we follow past, we must follow it on our appreciation and admiration. हमने पास्ट को इस वजह से फॉलो नहीं कर, हम फास्ट को जब फॉलो करेंगे तो हम उसको कंप्लीटली भी नहीं करेंगे, हम उसको वीक गाइडलाइंस पे भी नहीं करेंगे, हम उसको स्ट्रॉन्ग करेंगे. हमने वी हैव follow past, we have to take examples from the past in order to admire or appreciate our piece of writing. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, now he says the poet must be conscious of the main current. A new poet must be conscious of the main current. Main current क्या है कि what are our present issues, because every writer shares his present time in his writing. So Eliot says that when we follow, must be conscious of the main current, which does not all follow invariably through the most distinguished reputation. ठीक है. So when we must be conscious about our main current, it shows we cannot look same in our writing like the past poet. जाहिर है कि केट्स ने जिन इश्यूज पे लिखी या शेक्सपियर ने या जिसने हिस्टोरिकल पोएम्स जो भी लिखी हैं, he was also conscious of his current period. तो वो कह रहे कि हमें भी जब हम न्यू पोइट हैं, when we write we must know our current time period in order to know that what is going on in our society or at social level or at domestic level, whatever it will be. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think writing
on page number the class क्या कह रहे हैं?
ma'am, page number
Page number 43 पे ना last 3 lines है, but the difference between the present and the past is that the conscious present is an awareness of the past. He says present is an awareness of the past. ठीक है? We should not be blind. हमें इतना भी blind नहीं होना चाहिए हमें अपने past का पता ही ना हो. He says present is an awareness of the past in a way and to an extent the past awareness of itself cannot show. Sometimes when we criticize a work, a past work, ठीक है? We criticize it from our own perspectives. ऐसे है ना?
yes.
While criticizing, we find out some new points from a piece of writing. ठीक है? तो Eliot says that present is the awareness of past, and past is the awareness of present, because when we criticize our past work, we see new thing from it, which the past poet didn't know it. And it is the only present new poets, new critics who see something new in past poetry.
Yes,
ठीक है?
ma'am. Yes.
Um, on page number 244, he says, someone said that not from us, because we know so much more than they did, precisely, and they are that which we know. जो इन्वर्स में लाइन है, इनका क्या मतलब है?
मैम किसका?
क्लास
जी मैम,
सॉरी मैम, क्या पूछा आपने?
रिपीट कीजिएगा।
मुझे पता ना, आई नो यू आर नॉट अटेंटिव.
यस
अच्छा, on page 244,
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है? Someone said that dead writers are remote from us because we know so much more than they did, precisely, and they are that which we know. In 2 or 3 lines में वो क्या कह रहे हैं? ना भी झूठ है, आपकी बात कुछ क्लियर है. अच्छा ठीक, एक अब गिव मी 1 or 2 minutes, मैं देख लूँ इसको आगे क्या करते दे. अच्छा क्लास, ये जो ऐसे है ना, ट्रेडिशन एंड इंडिविजुअल टैलेंट, इट हैज 3 पार्ट्स. अच्छा,
यस
तो
मैम।
जो फर्स्ट पार्ट के बिल्कुल लास्ट, जो फर्स्ट पार्ट का जो लास्ट 4 or 5 लाइन्स का क्रक्स है ना, here Eliot says that in order to criticize a piece of work, a poet, or in order to follow past, we must be impersonal while criticizing a poet or a piece of writing. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am. We should be unbiased and we should judge.
मतलब कि he
Ma'am,
wants to say that, for example, if I think we must not be subjective, we should follow objectivity.
yes.
ठीक है? हाँ, when we are impersonal, it means we are not subjective, we are objective.
Yes.
So here I want to give my example that in the whole literature, I don't like to teach South Asian literature. ठीक है? Here I am totally subjective. बेसिकली मुझे साउथ एशियन लिटरेचर पसंद ही नहीं है, ठीक। तो when I criticize Mohsin Hamid's work or any other South Asian writers, I am totally subjective. I am not objective. ठीक है, मैं कुछ I am only a teacher. I am not a critic, but everyone has the right to share his feelings or his criticism, or everyone can criticize anyone, ठीक है। This is why where I go to teach, I always says I don't want to teach South Asian literature. अगर बहुत ज्यादा मतलब नहीं है आपके पास टीचर, then I can teach, otherwise I don't, ठीक है। तो the purpose of giving my example is that while criticizing South Asian literature, I am totally subjective, and opposite to this, Eliot says that when we criticize a piece of writing, we must not be subjective, must be objective, and we must give impersonal views. ठीक है, we should follow theory of impersonality.
Yeah.
बात समझ लगी है ये?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है। अब इलियट जो है ना, he is a very famous and big writer. In first part, he cleared our mindset. He removed our confusion that what is actually tradition and what is individual talent. What is the significance of it? And what is the significance of historical references? ठीक है? But by the end of the part 1 is, while criticizing, we must be objective, and we must be impersonal. बात समझ लगी?
मैम अगर
अच्छा ठीक है।
अगर हम किसी
जी
अगर हम किसी राइटिंग को या ओवरऑल किसी लिटरेचर को हम जज कर रहे हैं, तो अगर हम उसको बिल्कुल ही ये कह देते हैं कि ये अच्छा नहीं है या फिर ये अच्छा है, तो ये सब्जेक्टिव होगा। लेकिन अगर हम उसके जो गुड पॉइंट और जो उसके डिसएडवांटेजेस जो इम्पोर्टेंस है उन सब चीजों को करके निकालते हैं, तो फिर वो एक ऑब्जेक्टिव राइटिंग हो सकती है।
सारा ऐसे ही बात है। तो एक्चुअली बेसिकली इफ आई डोंट लाइक साउथ एशियन लिटरेचर, यहाँ पे मुझे व्हाई आई डिसलाइक, बिकॉज इस सारा पार्टीशन प्री-इंडिपेंडेंस, ये सारे ये इश्यूज हैं, ये वो इश्यूज हैं जो मैं भी अपने सालों से सुन रही हूँ। अभी तक हमारे अपने पाकिस्तान के ही इश्यूज रिजॉल्व नहीं हुए, तो प्री पार्टीशन के इशू पे ही ये लोग ज्यादातर लिखते हैं। तो यहाँ पे मेरी ऑब्जेक्टिविटी सिर्फ यही है कि इतना जो लिटरेचर है, पाकिस्तान तो वो है कि जिसका कुछ बन नहीं रहा, अल्लाह इसको और चमकाए। तो मेरी अपनी जो पर्सनल फीलिंग्स यही है कि ड्यू टू दिस सम सर्टेन इश्यूज आई डोंट अप्रिशिएट साउथ एशियन लिटरेचर। कोई बहुत एक्सपीरियंस टीचर सुन ले तो वो तो मुझसे बात ही ना करे। तो आई एम रेफरिंग टू योर पॉइंट के my objectivity here lays in the fact that they discuss partition, pre-partition, independence, this type issues, is I don't like South Asian literature. बस इतनी सी बात होती है। You are exactly right के objectivity और subjectivity both are very important when we criticize a piece of work.
Okay.
अच्छा, अब जो उसका सेकंड पार्ट है ना, उसमें इलियट कम्स अप विद द थ्योरी ऑफ इम्पर्सनैलिटी। ठीक है, ये हमने आज नहीं डिस्कस करनी, ये हम कल करेंगे। ठीक, अच्छा, अब मैं क्लास को बंद नहीं करने लगी। नाउ कम टू द स्टूडेंट्स।
यस मैम।
ये जो मेरे इंटीरियर एक्सटर्नल मोनोलॉग थी ना, अब इसका ड्रामेटिक मोनोलॉग की तरफ लेके आ रही हूँ। शहबाज अहमद. We are enjoying the music also. ये शहबाज अहमद ने लिखा है. शहबाज, are you there? Maham Ishfaq. Is Maham, you there? Nafi, why students are not replying? What's wrong with them? तो फिर ये स्टूडेंट
मैम दे आर रिप्लाइंग बाय
नहीं,
टेक्स्टिंग.
मतलब कि मैं जिन नहीं तो वो बोल क्यों नहीं रहे?
मैम ये नहीं पता.
Rehan says, where are you? Are you present?
Yes, ma'am, I'm present, ma'am.
अच्छा. What just we have discussed? Rehan, you have to answer. What you have understood from today's class? Say hello. Just tell me what you have
Ma'am,
understood.
I understood that criticism is necessary for interpreting a work and for analyzing the things, and poet should be, and the writer and the poet should be comprehend with the current status of the society that he should write.
No, what they should be?
मैम ही शुड बी, उसे प्रेजेंट के हालात का पता होना चाहिए कि जो हालात हैं उसे प्रेजेंट में होना चाहिए.
What you say about Eliot's essay? Deal, are you there? Jamna Ijaz, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am present.
Acha, so what you have understood?
Ma'am, according to me, contrast always brings awareness, newness to the perspectives of the perspectives of the poet, and he always brings some.
Acha, Nimra, you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Acha.
मैम मेरी साइड पे
Just
अजान हो रही है,
a
इसमें वेट कीजिएगा.
अच्छा, अपने ना जरा माइक म्यूट करें ना जिनके ऑन है. At one point, Eliot says, from time to time, every 100 years or so, it is desirable that some critic shall appear to review the past for our literature, poets, and the poems in a new order. ठीक है? Here he justifies the role of critics that कहते हैं कि after every 100 years, this is a desirable concept that some critics shall appear on the surface to review of our literature, ठीक है, and to set the poets and poems in a new order. This is why he says past is never over.
Yes, ma'am.
Again he values critic in terms of that a critic is actually a guardian of literary tradition. जो critic होता है ना वो हमारे literary tradition का guardian होता है His function is to help to create a true balance between the past and the present and the future in literature. ठीक? So basically, Eliot says that a critic's role is just like a guardian role, who makes a balance between present and then in future. So according to him, tradition is it evolves, changes and modifies with the passage of time. कहते हैं जो हम ट्रेडिशन को फॉलो भी करते हैं, it always changes and modify by with the passage of time. ठीक?
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम।
क्लास बात पता क्या ये है कि एक तो ये सब्जेक्ट भी थोड़ा सा अनयूजुअल है, डिफिकल्ट है। सेकेंडली, आप लोग आज तो जो स्टूडेंट साइलेंट थे, जिन्होंने अपने माइक के साथ खुद को भी म्यूट किया हुआ था, फ्रॉम टुमारो आई कैन नॉट बेयर दिस। मैंने जिस स्टूडेंट का नाम, ही मस्ट आंसर माई क्वेश्चन। ठीक है? चंद एक स्टूडेंट ही आज क्लास में, only 3 or 4 students participated in the class. तो कल से मैंने ये चीज इग्नोर नहीं करनी। आज मैं आपको इस ऐसे का जो सेकंड पार्ट है ना, थ्योरी ऑफ इम्पर्सनैलिटी, वो मैं नाफिज या निम्रा को सेंड कर दूंगी। तो बिफोर द क्लास मस्ट रीड दिस पार्ट 2। आप बेशक इसकी समरी पढ़ लें या एक्चुअल टेक्स्ट पढ़ लें, बट यू नो व्हाट इज रिटन इन दिस टेक्स्ट। ठीक? एग्जाम कुछ पता है कब है?
मैम दिसंबर में ही है, कि कह रहे हैं कि दिसंबर में।
अच्छा, ये मतलब कि ये इलियट का ऐसे नेक्स्ट वीक तक हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा। इट हैज 3 पार्ट्स।
यस मैम, इट विल बी।
अच्छा, नाफिज जो रिकॉर्डेड क्लासेस हैं ना, वो भी आपने अपने पास ही रखनी है, मुझे नहीं अभी सेट करनी। तो अटेंडेंस तो मैं आपकी मार्क कर दूंगी, सबकी नहीं, मतलब जो प्रेजेंट है, जो मुझे शो हो रही है, उनकी मैं कर दूंगी। ठीक?
मैम आप जीसीआर पे तो नहीं ना सेंड करेंगे फिर, गूगल क्लासरूम पे?
क्या चीज?
अटेंडेंस, मतलब बस आप ही मार्क करेंगे?
मेरे पास जो अटेंडेंस शीट है ना, मैं उससे भी मार्क कर रही हूँ सबकी।
ओके मैम, ओके।
हाँ, क्योंकि गूगल मीट पे तो अटेंडेंस नहीं ना होती।
नहीं मैम, गूगल क्लासरूम पे होती है।
हाँ, तो बस ठीक है, हम वो अटेंडेंस मैंने मार्क करनी कर दूंगी। ठीक है क्लास?
Okay, ma'am.
See you tomorrow, inshallah.
ओके मैम, सी यू टू।
Okay, inshallah.